Welcome everyone to the Vikings Soccer RealTime studios. This is Joe Hickey, the voice of VSRT, bringing you some of the best moments this fall had to offer in DVC women's soccer. We'll start with a few tallies from one of the best full performances DVC put in this season. Back in late October, the Vikes exploded for 7 goals against Cosumnes River College, their highest scoring output in 11 years. It was a virtuoso performance that reached its height when Hannah Kidson scored the Vikings' 3rd goal in a 5-minute span.
Forward by Gabby Silva toward Kidson. Kidson off to the races. Hannah fires! Goal! Hannah Kidson daily double!
When almost a quarter of your season's scoring happens in one match, odds are it's going to be all over the top 10 list. In fact, our number 9 goal came just a few minutes after number 10 did, when Amanda Gomez turned an unwieldy bounding ball into a delicate assist, and Haley Seguir turned a win into a rout.
Ball popped up in the direction of Scannell, and maybe Scannell gets there first. Gomez gets a touch, puts it over the top of Jansen. Seguir settles, puts it on her left. Seguir! Goal!
Despite what it looked like against CRC, the Vikes actually had a slow start to the season in attack. It took 141 minutes before the Vikings finally got off the schneid during their home opener, with Megan Kappa opening DVC's accounts.
And look out, Curran's going to have a chance to get onto this if it stays in play for her. It does. Julia cuts it back onto her left foot, looking for space for a cross. It's in here for Kappa. Megan! Goal! Go, 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 go!
That's DVC alum Megan Elms joining me on the call of Megan Kappa's first career goal at any level. And if you're wondering what all that giggling is about, let me roll that back for you and zoom in. See, everything fine here. Happy, greeting your teammate who just, down goes Lozano. Daisy, why would you get in front of that train? Before we move on in the countdown, we'd be remiss if we didn't take a moment to acknowledge the phenomenon that was Vikings time. DVC had an astonishing habit this year of scoring at the end of periods, tallying 12 of their 30 goals in the final 5 minutes of a half. The most dramatic of those resolved a physical, scoreless stalemate with American River in the 93rd minute. It might not qualify as a goal of the season, but it was probably the moment of the year.
Headed by Mozleski, actually comes back. McLaughlin gets onto it, drops it back towards Weinstein. Will there be enough time? Weinstein puts the ball over the top. Everybody on side. Scannell can't quite get there. Settled by JC. Fires! Goal! Goal!
Heading back to the countdown, the next 2 goals feature freshman right back Dre Weinstein, who became a chance-creating machine in the middle portion of the season. The little headhunter struck first here against Sac City, targeting Ashley Scannell.
Looking for the overlap coming from Dre Weinstein on the right side. Dre knocks this towards the byline. Dre crossing, far post, header! Goal! Ashley!
And Dre was at it again during that Cosumnes River game, finding Daisy Lozano off a dead ball for her 2nd goal against CRC that season.
There is the whistle from Mr. Saman. Weinstein crossed into the 18, falling near Lozano. Header! Goal! Daisy Lozano.
Our number 5 goal is all about pressure and persistence. Carla Ramos and Gabby Silva combined to steal a ball from the Ohlone midfield and spring an attack down the left. And if at first you don't succeed...
In the direction of Carla Ramos, she plays it off of the number 11 and manages to take the ball away cleanly, and now is going to refeed Hannah Kidson at the left side of the box. Hannah squares this one up. Arriving is Kappa. Can't get to it. Rama back on it. Curran! Goal!
Team spirit is of course a lovely thing, but sometimes you've got to get it done on your own. The icing on the cake of that crazy win over Cosumnes River came from Hannah Harris and our number 4 goal of the season.
Never mind. Hannah Harris on the attack again, working to the left corner of the box. Andrea Story trying to defend. Harris hits the brakes, finds some space, fires! Hannah Harris! 7th heaven for DVC!
Now, before we reach the medal podium, we know there are plenty of other ways to push your team towards victories besides scoring eye-popping goals. Here's a look at some of the contributions made by the Vikings that we haven't seen scoring or assisting so far in the countdown.
No. Yes.
Played forward for Randall and taken off by the arrival of Kristen Cunningham. Almost said Caitlin. Looks an awful lot like the way that her sister comes up. Papa able to get there first, though. Hannah Lewis on it with a lot of time. Hannah Lewis. Lewis dribbles right around Valente, works her way to the byline, crosses this in. Good service to the center of the box. Sent by Jaime. Nearly got herself around somebody. Kat Hafner coming up and challenging a ball that was loosely controlled by Carlton. Here's a ball by Ramos. Hafner! Just off the post again! Was not quite to be. Cunningham plays the ball forward for Rodriguez. Couple nice step arounds to get around a defender. Plays it forward now for Gabby. Ball taken away from the newly inserted Fino by Dave Dargan. Does well to turn and get that ball away from Kappa. Works it to the right side now for Rodriguez, and it's Dargan getting there first. Dage held from behind. Plays the ball forward, though. The Fresno number 4. Clearance is only as far as Monzon, though. Gets her way around Hafner, working to the left corner of the box. And up steps Don Calloway right at the left corner and takes it away. The ball controlled now for a moment by Sac City, but just as I get a chance to identify Estrada, ball's taken away by John Calloway. Sprayed out here, good change at the point of attack on it. Spins around the arrival of Don Calloway, and Calloway's taking the ball back in the center of the pitch. Forced error here, ball into possession for DVC. Yazzie on it, trying to feed the on-rushing Gabby Silva. Gabby! Off the post after the deflection, and settles it in the middle for Curran, way too congested. Comes free for Yazzie, trying to work her way to the right side. Fires! Off the crossbar! Still there! Wallace. Ball pops up over here by Calloway. Munoz reaches out and nearly does take it away. Jaime tracking back, slides and pushes that out the sideline. Dribbling now towards the right side, squares this up, swing and a miss. Avalo still alive. Out comes McLaughlin, clears it away, still there. And McLaughlin on the second attempt stops the number 4 Gabby Lemos from stuffing the ball in from about 6 yards out. Jaime bodying up a player and the ball's taken off. Here comes a shot from distance. McLaughlin dives and saves it. A midfielder able to get the ball forward. Look out, 1-2 between Wallace and Rodriguez. Wallace fires, big save, Sammy Hevig, and over to clean that up in the control. Good 1-2 played by Burkhardt. Burkhardt trying to play it through Cunningham. Ball comes to Lim, firing, and another gigantic save. Here's the whistle. Urena. Sammy to stop! And the Vikings may get this one anyway.
Now as we reach the medal podium, the bronze goes to the prettiest solo effort of the year, a peekaboo strike from 20 yards away by DVC midfielder Hannah Mazleski.
For Gabby Silva, played it off of a Sac City defender, looked like it might have been a handball. Nothing given, shot from distance, goal! Goal!
The silver medalist is not one of the usual suspects. Having been deprived of her inaugural tally in green and white 1 month earlier by an officiating blunder, center-back defender Caitlin Cunningham finally did break her duck in style with a picture-perfect volley off of a corner kick.
Penalty spot. Corner to be taken by Hannah Harris from the right. Here's the aggressive run. Finds Cunningham! Goal!
While an unexpected scorer took silver, the gold medal goal was fired home by the most likely Viking from a purely statistical point of view. Against NorCal 3-seed San Joaquin Delta, DVC scoring leader Julia Curran put a sweet strike on the end of Haley Segir's inch-perfect cross.
Now claimed by Dargan, might have been held by the arm, but she works forward now, plays it to Haley. Haley trying to get herself turned and work around the right side player. Silva was thinking about an overlap. Haley dribbles her way through the player. Now serves a cross towards the far post. Arriving Curran! Goal!
And that will do it for us. Happy holidays, everybody, and we'll see you in August for another season of Vikings Soccer here on DVCVikings.com. Until then, this is Joe Hickey wishing you dreams of green. So long.